Ron B from Philly. Hi, I'm Ron B from Philly. Hi, I'm Ron B from Philly. Hi. Oh, I'm Ron B from Philly. Well, hello there. This is Ron B from Philly saying good things happen in Philadelphia. But where have I been? What have I been doing? Why haven't I been doing anything? What the heck? All right, so let's talk about that. You want me to just start?
Yeah, tell us what's been going on.
Well, hey, this is Ron B from Philly, and I know you have been a little while since you've seen my smiling face and my booming voice and my Sharon B from Philly in the background, giving you some insights and opinion. And we haven't done a video in a minute. I came to a conclusion that I was all over the place when we first started and as we went along. And there were so many things that I like to talk about and that I like to deal with. But for a YouTube channel and for people to kind of like follow along, you kind of got to have a certain format and go in a certain direction. Some people are going to watch for one thing, other people are going to watch for another thing. I was giving y'all too many things at once and doing too many things and all over the place. But mainly because I like talking to y'all and I like talking on the video and I like dealing with Sharon, me and her, working together on this project. And there was a lot of things though that I left on the plate that I didn't do. A lot of things that I wanted to do that I didn't do. So what I figured out is, in the time that I've been gone, that I needed to watch more videos. And I watched a ton of videos. I watch YouTube every day. I watch YouTube majority of the day. I listen to YouTube. And I've seen YouTube change. When I first was dealing with this and started, it was still like the Wild West, the new frontier. It wasn't as polished and as a lot of people just was getting on and doing them and it was all good. And you could just give a camera and just show, everybody what you want to do and people were signing up and all that. But I had said a long time ago, and we're going to link the video that I started with this to this video, that I wanted to be able to leave something for my grandchildren and for the future family and people who know me and say, hey, what was Ron B like? What was Ron like? How was my grandkids who might not know me? What? And I wanted to leave something for them to know. And number two, which ended up being number one, I didn't like what Donald Trump, the former ex-president, disgraced president, said about Philadelphia. Bad things happened in Philly during the election. Which comes to show bad things happen in Washington, D.C. too, because he was a bad thing. And he's still happening today. But I digress. Forget all that. I ain't got time for that. I got time to talk about good things that happen in Philadelphia. I got time to give my opinion on certain issues and things. But I still want to talk about my collections and my sports team and my, movies and music and things that's happening and entertainment.
What have literally been on your mind?
Well, what I'm saying is that I'm going to probably I am going to split good things happening to Philly into two things. We're going to continue with the good things happening in Philly. We're going to keep good things happening in Philly. And I'm going to dedicate this to Philly. To good things that happen in Philly. Maybe some not so good things that happen in Philly. But about Philadelphia. I'm going to, let's talk about Philly. We're going to go out on some road trips. We're going to show y'all some neighborhoods. We're going to do a lot of different things, but it's all going to be Philly based. And in every episode, I'm going to give you something good about Philly.
You going to be able to keep up with our Phillians like our Philadelphians,
Yes.
like, yeah.
And I want people to know still. Right. I still want people to know. I really want people to know about Philadelphia people and stop thinking of us.
You want to switch up on us, right?
No. I'm still me. It's just that, there's a lot that you can talk about. And it's only a certain amount of time on these videos that people's attention span is. And they don't want long, drawn-out videos unless we're doing something specific. Like if we were going on a ride on the River Drive or something. That would be something that people might want to see. Or if I did the Rocky Steps and around the art museum so people can see what else is around it other than them steps. But I still want to talk about DC and Marvel. I still want to talk about the Eagles. I still want to talk about the Sixers. I want to talk about the Phillies. I want to do all of that too. So what we're going to do, I'm going to develop another station, another channel called Ron B. World of Entertainment. Or something to that effect. I mean, that's still a work in progress on what the name is. And that's going to be about entertainment. Could be movies, TV, video games, sports, all kinds of pop culture stuff that's going on that I'm interested in, because I am interested in that stuff. And I think that some of my best videos kind of talked about certain things, like the Snyder cut and all of that. And there's been so much going on, I can't keep up.
I was literally just about to ask you about that, and that's why I'm glad that you're mentioning this, because that means that you're keeping up to date with your fan base and up to times and stuff, because people are going to question, well, what are you going to talk about? Are you going to talk about Philly? Or are you going to talk about the things you want to talk about? At the end of the day, this is, your channel and stuff like that, but there's going to be criticism coming.
I'm not concerned about criticism, because I don't do this for the critical acclaim. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing this for a pat on the back and for an attaboy. I would hope that in my lifetime, in my further lives, you might not be able to see some of the things I used to do. I used to be a zoo person at the zoo. I used to be a president of the union. I've had my life where people patted me on the back and were hanging on whatever I had to say or cared about what I had to say. I don't need that at 53. What I do though, what I don't see is that people don't see a true portrait of Philadelphia. There's only a few people that is carrying the banner of Philadelphia proud, and so I want to be one of those voices. I want to be somebody that one day people say, oh, Philadelphians, like Ron B. I want, and you're right. There's going to be criticism of anything you do. You'll never make everybody happy. I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is giving some subscribers and people who are interested something entertaining to watch, or something thought-provoking to watch, or a different perspective on things from a 53-year-old Philadelphia. That being said, it's not enough room to talk about that stuff and DC versus Marvel, or the newest PlayStation.
So that's why you want to
That's why I want to make a new channel that is specifically geared toward that type of entertainment. And I mean, I did believe that I wasn't going to talk about sports with the good things of Philly, only because that's a little bit polarizing. Mm-hmm. If you don't like Philadelphia teams, then you don't think it's good. I like Philadelphia teams. I'm 4 for 4. So that means I think everything we do is good. But that don't mean I'm right. But this ain't about right or wrong. Mm-hmm. It's just one man's opinion, one woman's opinion, and we're just confident enough to put it on video and open it up to the world. So that's basically what we've been doing, for the last month since we've been putting out videos and stopped for a while. That's where we think we want to go. The good things happening in Philadelphia is going to be continuing the same direction that it was going. The Ron B with the entertainment, it will be a different direction. It's not, it won't be the same. So don't expect the same level of production or it's not going to be the same thing. It might be in the same place. It might not be. I might have to do some other places and go places with just two. If I'm lucky enough, I might get invited to some premieres or something. I might end up going to a movie premiere or something.
So what is something different that you can ask to, or what is something different that you want to tell to your audience? Because I know that, different audiences now that we're expecting one audience for certain things, and now we're telling them like, okay, we have a different channel for something else. What is something else that you want to reach out to the people?
I want to tell the audiences to give both channels a try. Mm-hmm. The Ron B from Philly, good things happening in Philadelphia will not change much. You will, if you like this stuff that I was doing, you're going to probably like it even more because I'm going to be more dedicated to good things happening in Philadelphia and/or Philadelphia in general. Now, the Ron B, the other stuff though, you might want to try and see how you like it. Mm-hmm. See if it's still something that you're willing to listen out for new videos about, and know that it's not going to be much different. It's just going to be slanted different. It's going to be about, the topics are going to be based on the world of entertainment. But I can tell you this. I'm going to wrap this up and start bringing this to a close. But as I said before, I'm always going to leave now with good things that happen in Philly. So I got two. Thank you to the Billy Penn website. They had two articles today about the Neon Museum and the Haunted House season. The Neon Museum is in Vegas. If you look it up, they have a Neon Museum where they have all the old neon lights from the old casinos and stuff like that. Well, in Philadelphia, in Kensington, on American Street, we have a neon museum. But we only have it until December 11th. Why? Because in December 11th, they're losing their lease and they're going to have to find a new place. So if you, between now and December 11th, you look up Neon Museum of Philadelphia, and it's on North American Street, down there near Northern Liberties, and give them a try. That's a good thing. That's something nice and something that, every place don't have, and something new that needs your support. It's only been around for 2 years. Secondly, Billy Penn, the website, also reminded us or brought to our attention that it is Haunted House season. As you know, it's October. My kids is all born in October, except for one who's born in July. I used to work at the zoo, so the zoo, boo at the zoo was a big deal to me. I've always had kids in my life who went trick-or-treating and such. So, you know about the Eastern State Penitentiary down there on Fairmount. That's started up their season, but they're open all year round, actually. Well, in Manayunk, Lincoln Mill, Lincoln like the logs, Mill like Mill, M-I-L-L, in Manayunk had a flood during Hurricane Ida. So what they did was transform themselves, I guess it was a restaurant or something, or a building, or an office complex, to a haunted, flooded building. Like, say if you've seen that movie with the alligator when there was a flood and the girl was trying to get her dad out the house. I forget the name of the name, but I'll look it up in the put it in the thing. Anywho, a haunted house with the premise of a flooded building. So why don't you give Lincoln Mill a shot in your rotation of haunted places that you go? It's in Philly. You don't have to go out to Bucks County. You don't have to go out to Montgomery County. You don't have to go out to Delaware County. You don't have to go any county. All you gotta do is go to Manayunk and you can see another haunted exhibit. Anywho, that's two good things that happen in Philly that are happening this week or that are happening as of this taping. And I'm going to try to make sure that every time we talk, we're going to talk about something good. All right. Thank you. Subscribe. Like. Give this new. Keep an eye out for the new YouTube channel. And thank you. Thank you for being there. I keep checking back on y'all, make sure I still got the same subscribers, and I still do. And we'll do some things. And thank you, Sharon B, for my producer. And we're going to get moving again. It's we got through this COVID thing, so let's, get back